Greetings. Just quickly want to talk about these things that people speak about, called the copy, this slogan of copy and paste, or when people say copy and paste specialist. This is really important. At the same time, it's quite fun, because what we're about to link this to goes back to eternity. So we most of what we're dealing with on this planet is copied from the what we call the ancestral world, rainbow world, so to speak. But in reality, no, we didn't even copy, because if we actually copying the style or the culture of the rainbow world into this world and paste it into this world, where people will say copy and paste, like you copy something and paste it somewhere else, that's that copy that you made and paste somewhere else supposed to resemble where you copied it from. But that's not the case, because where we copy the style from, that people supposed to be living on this planet, supposed to be from the ancestral world. But we're not living according to ancestral world, so that is not copy and paste. So when people really speak about copy and paste especially, no, that's not true. We don't copy anything, because if we are copying the spiritual realm, or we are copying what we call the like when we just copy things that has to do with life. So if you copy something that has to do with life and put it somewhere else, it has to be something different. So this is not the case here. You see, it's never been the case here, because if it has to do with copying and paste, it will be like copying life and paste that life you copy from somewhere and paste it into this ring. The name of this planet is Maiden of Life. It's called the domain of life, the domain of breath. So are we really about life? Really? Are we about life? It's a question we need to ask ourselves. We're not really about it. The majority of people on this planet are now about life. So we're not really the true copy and paste specialists at all. Because if we really say we copy life from the ancestral world and paste it on this planet, then we will be much more focused about life. We focus more on life. So we're not really specialists in copy and paste, and we're not really specialists in what you call the cut and paste. So we didn't copy the spiritual realm and bring it down here. So the notion of what people really say, like what is going on in the physical, is really what's actually is being copied from the spiritual realm. That's not true. What is going on in the spiritual realm is the rainbow world. So where's the rainbow here? Despite the fact that this planet is called Ile-Aye, the home of Aye, the house of Aye, this is a house of breath. This is a house of issue. This is the house of life. So where is life here? Majority of people on this planet don't care about life. So what's all this about copy and paste? That is not true. That is another lie again. It's almost like deception over deception over deception. And you have all these so-called spiritual people want to talk about how we living on this planet is the way everything is being run in the spiritual realm. Big lie. That ain't true. If they've been to the spiritual realm, they will know that the spiritual realm is the rainbow world. It is as physical, but it is a physical. What we call the physics. It is a physical science. So where we could see, if people have been to this place where the ancestors reside, that they ain't gonna be talking about how they're living in the spiritual realm or the rainbow world is how we live in there. That's the big lie. The same thing that has to do with the same problem with what we consider as being black, because black actually do with breath. So when we really say we black people, that we're saying we bred people. So are we really bred people over here on this planet? Despite the fact that this planet is called the maiden of breath or the maiden of life, these so-called black people, are we really about life? Let's just keep it real. Are we really about breath? We barely can even do something that can actually sustain life. We almost just talk about something quite different. So we're not really about life. So the notion of being black is just questionable, because to be black is to be about life. you know, to be very addicted to life. Yes, we use that word, to be very, if you want to get addicted to something, be addicted to life, you know, because God is life. Another thing we want to talk about is the same copy and paste specialist lie is when people really call themselves Moors. Black is not meant to be seen, breath is not meant to be seen, but when the breath manifests, when the black manifests, so it will turn into rainbow. So when people really call themselves Moors and all that, they're supposed to be rainbow. I don't see no Moor with no rainbow body. You know what I mean? I don't see no more. All these so-called Moors, where are your rainbow bodies? All these so-called black people, where you're not meant to be seen. Where's your juju? Where's your voodoo? You are meant to be, breath is not meant to be seen. But when you do manifest, you're supposed to manifest as a Moor, which means you manifest as rainbow. We're talking about crystal body. So where's your crystal body? The last time I saw a Moor is every time I look up in the sky, sometime once in a while, when the rainbow shows up, that's a Moor. That's the original, the organic meaning of a Moor. So when we really speak about Moorish tradition and all that, Moorish legacy, the Moors brought light into Europe and all that. In reality, we're talking about real stuff here that have to do with how the light move into the essence and transmit into the crystal life. Like the crystal light or crystal life. Living as a Moor means to possess a rainbow body. That's the true meaning. The people that lives in the Moorish world, aka the rainbow world, a Shumari world, they all have rainbow body. Those are the real Moors. So when we're really talking about copy and paste specialists, no, we're not really copy and paste specialists. We're not, because we're not copying the essence of the Moorish tradition from the ancestral world and bring it out here. That's what will make us qualify to say we actually know how to copy and paste or to cut and paste. Like in the scripture, they said, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. You see, thy kingdom will come, that we will respect. This is the kingdom of Olodumare that's supposed to come. But Olodumare is dealing with rainbow. So thy kingdom of Olodumare will come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. What is in heaven? What is in heaven? This is the Moorish legacy. We're talking about people that have crystal body, the Christ beings, the true Christians. The real Christians have crystal bodies. That's what makes you a Christian. Not this fake going to this fake church, holding all these books and all that. That's got nothing to do with Christianity. The real Christian means you have to have a rainbow body. That's when you qualify to call yourself a Christian. The same thing with the Moor. You need to have a crystal body, a Moorish body, yeah, to be called a Moor. So when we really say we're copying stuff from the spiritual realm and bringing down here, that's a lie, because we're not living in a rainbow world here. We're not living in a breast world here. Majority of people don't care about life. So if you don't care about life, you can't be a Moor, because it's from when we gravitate towards life that the body starts crystallizing into the Moorish tradition, which is the acquisition of the rainbow body. So we give thanks. That's how all this spirituality goes. We have to keep it real. It's about the copy and paste, especially which we don't know how to do at all. So much love, much life, much wisdom, much health. Aboru boye, aboye bo ṣíṣe, ẹbọ rẹ, ẹbọ ìyè, ẹbọ ìyè, ẹbọ ìṣẹ̀ṣe, àṣẹ, àṣẹ, àṣẹ o.